The art of building. Building every day is what is required actually. When you try to think about it, try to building takes some time. Building is something that requires patience because everyone desires results. Everyone desires results. Everyone desires the aspect of change. And the heart usually desires something that will take place very fast. If you don't acknowledge the art of patience, you'll end up losing it, man. When you'll end up losing it. It's never easy though. What I know that is that everything requires patience. Everything requires patience. Everything requires a timeline. You also need to know and to spot the times and seasons of the occurrences of the things that take place in your life. It's never easy though. It's never easy. Every day should be a motivation for you to try, for you to keep pushing, for you not to give up, for you to reach the expectations you have in your life. That is always the way to go. Building is an art. There are buildings which usually take place. Building usually takes place a long period of time. Beginning to build is something else. I mean, if you take the chance and the opportunity of building, you'll realize that you need a lot of materials. You need strategy. Many other buildings that have been built under not a strong foundation, and they ended up falling down because the building was not set well. So building needs strategy. Every day as you wake up in the morning, you need to know like what to do now, what to do next, where you're heading to. It's always great and it always has a lot of value. You come to think of it, building capacity and building a sense of responsibility in your own mind. It's never easy though to follow some of the routine things you usually do every day. It's never easy. But what I believe is that if you choose and take the opportunity and the chance to build, you can never lose it. Many people die in submitting in an instant gratification because you love it so much. You just want to follow a certain path to satisfy yourself and to feel the pleasure. That is the occurrence. But you know, if you take the opportunity to build every day, it's worth it. It seems that things are not working out, but it's always worth it. Some things might take decades to come to pass. Some things might take years. I mean, you're going to wait for centuries for them to come to pass. But take an imagination of looking at your future and living in it every day, imagining as if you are in that state, you have already reached there. that will always be pushing you and giving you the urge of being consistent every day. What makes people lose hope, and what makes people lose hope to gauge forward and to reach to where they want to go, is when they feel like there is nothing that comes out in their effort, when they don't see their work paying off, when they focus on those things that have not really brought them make a difference. So the strategy of building every day is having the motivational factor in your mind to understand that even when things don't turn out fast as possible, they will still turn out. Motivating yourself, like even in the tough moments when business maybe might not be taking place, business might not be adding value, or maybe the sector of your work might not be building you in one way or the other, you can still gauge to motivate yourself. Having the aspect of pushing every day, waking up early in the morning, and strategizing, making use of your time. Your time is something precious. I mean, my generation believes that if you live a life, money is something that comes very easy. Money is something that comes very fast, but that is not true. Maybe it can, but it will not last. Something that rises at a fast and very fast pace, the pace is so fast, it becomes very to sustain. That's usually something that you should keep in mind. I mean, when you look at building a foundation is usually takes time, but at the end of it all, it will manage to sustain a building. It will manage to hold it in its position. It will manage to hold an entire building, and it won't fall. But if you choose not to build and to maybe satisfy your urge, the urge that makes you feel good, the urge that makes you feel, oh yeah, I'm okay. When you don't take the chance of building, you will not manage to sustain what you have at hand. You will not have the strategy. You know, when you have built something, it gives you the strategy on how you're going to manage it, on how you're going to take it to the next level. But if you rush into something and maybe it escalates without you taking time to build it, then it will end up falling. Maybe not in one day, but it will actually fall. So this tells you that there's an aspect of you need to embrace the art of building every day. When you wake up, nobody's ever going to motivate your vision. You are the one who motivates your vision. You're the one who motivates where you're going. When you share your vision with other people, you'll find out that they are not interested to know where you're heading to until you bring it to life, until you bring it to their eyes so that they can see that it's making sense. And building is a self agenda, and that is what even great men have done. When you see our world and how it's turning to be, they have built and embraced their uniqueness to stand and to accept that they only bear the vision. Yeah, they have not declined the support from other people after seeing what they have done, and after seeing what they have really built is good. But the mandate of building only remains, it comes from an individual. It is something that is not mutual, cannot be spread to so many people unless the structure has been placed well. So value building, value building capacity every day, and not to give up to head on to where you want to reach. it's worth it. It's worth it. You will give up maybe because the instant you are in your conscious state wants you to reach levels of greatness. I mean, your conscious state wants something that can be satisfied very fast, and if you don't get that, you end up feeling bad. So when you feel bad, you quit. You find that people have great ideas, but because they don't build it ends up to fade away. So I think having these 10 minutes for you to listen to me, it has been great. Let us continue. It was just a reminder for you to still build, still make ends meet, to wake up in the morning, build every day until that thing you have and the vision you have to move becomes solid. Have a nice evening and day.